Well, hey guys, Long Haul Larry, riding along in Big Blue. We are on 81, running northbound, and we have 437 miles to go. It is 8:08, 78 degrees, and we're just rolling along. We got a huge catastrophe here. There's one lane closed down. It's just been this big backup. Everybody's coming in the left lane and trying to run up there and jump in front of everybody, and then I just sat here and watched the truck do it. He exited off the highway back there, wherever this is, and he shot up and went on the on-ramp, and he's like right up ahead of me. He just went right through and went up here. He was like, ha! I got by 10 cars! Ha 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 ha! But it seems like we've gotten it all sorted out now. Everybody's got their little place. So now we're going to go 15 miles an hour. Because there's bright lights. Bright lights. Everybody's got to look. What are they doing? Oh, what's going on? Those guys are having a conversation, I think. I guess it takes 2 police officers to sit in a blocked off lane. So what are they doing here? There's this huge fiasco going on here. They're putting a new shoulder on. All that for that. But we are rolling along. I actually do know where John is at JVT Travels. I just got off the phone with him and he kind of let it slip. But I can't be stopping. I got to make some miles here. He actually, I think he did it on purpose. He's actually at exit 1, and then he said he's like almost 2 miles in town, and there's like a little Kroger place or something. And I'm like, I'm not coming all the way into town. I'm like, you did that just because you wanted to hide from me. So we'll have to do our break a different day. Well, usually I'm coming up 81. It's usually a lot of traffic. It's really kind of a pain in the butt when I drive up through here. The reason why is because there's hills, and it's all 2-lane like this, but it's all hills and stuff. And so all the trucks, they all start slowing down on the hills, and all the cars, they jump out. And they gotta get around the big truck. And so then they block you in there and you can't get out to get around the slower truck in front of you, so then you got to back it off, and then you got gonna try to get back on it, going up the hill, and it's just like that all the way up. It's just a constant battle between the cars and the trucks. But this week I'm doing it at night, so we should be able to roll pretty good up here. I actually did get pulled into a scale right at Knoxville. There's a scale just before you come into town. I didn't have the cameras on or nothing, but there's like a big hill, and right at the top of the hill the scale is. And I was coming up that hill, and there was a truck in front of me, and we're going up, and I have that pre-pass thing, but you got to be in the right lane. And I was going up, and I was probably, I don't know, 50 yards behind this other truck or something. And he just jumped really fast and was right where the scanner was for the pre-pass. He jumped out of that lane, and as soon as he did, I looked up, and here was a truck with his flashers on, doing like 10 miles an hour. And I was just like, whoa, and I was slamming on brakes trying to get over, and there was too many, the cars were all diving, I couldn't get over. Basically, I ended up just stopping right there, almost. It was 10 miles an hour on a 70-mile-an-hour road. And I'm throwing my flashers on, and I'm trying to find a spot, and there was a truck behind me. He slammed on his brakes, and we all needed to get to that sensor, and this guy's just crawling along. And finally, the guy behind me pulled out, and then he blocked the traffic for me. He saw I was trying to get out too, so then I hit the first sensor, and then we jumped out and we took off. And by the time we got back in that lane, and as I came by, the guy was what kind of truck was that? It was a PAM. And as I drove by, he was like waving his arms around by me, like he was yelling at me or something, like, go around me. I'm like, you don't go 10 miles an hour in a 70-mile-an-hour zone. Get off the road. But I got back over in the right lane, just before the scale, right before the sensor, and it was flashing red. I don't know if it was because I jumped out and jumped back in. I don't know what happened. But they pulled me in, and they put me right through the bypass lane. So I was like, really? Okay. And I drove up past and back on the road and went. But we are just rolling along, making our miles, getting ourselves up to Maryland. So I will catch you guys later. Oh boy, boys and girls, we're actually getting pulled into the scale. Not really sure what this is about. There you go. We got our green light. ready to go. What that was all about. They have pulled me in there in that scale 2 times in a row now, and they have bypassed me. That time they actually pulled me onto the scale. Oh, made me sweat. But we're all good to go. Maybe now they'll start bypassing me. They're pre-pass, so bypass me now. Maybe that was my check, and now I'm good to go. So we are still heading on to the yard. I'm kind of thinking we're not going to make it. We're going to run out of hours. I don't know. It's going to be close. We'll see. Hey guys, here we are. We are shutting it down. I am actually going to be just a little bit short of getting it to the yard. And just coming into Winchester, and I actually heard a little chatter on the radio, and it sounds like there's an accident up ahead, and it kind of has a little backup. I heard that people were talking about getting off and driving on some side roads and everything else, and it's like I'm already going to be short from getting to the yard. I was going to be probably about 15-20 minutes short. That's the way it was looking, and I decided, you know what, I'm fine on time and everything else, so I'm just going to shut her down. So we're in a place called Mount Jackson, and I punched up my little trucker, what is this thing you guys recommended to me? Trucker Path app, and there was a sheets here, and it says has some spots. So I rolled in here, and there's some spots. There's actually quite a few of them. I was surprised for this time of night to find open parking, but there's quite a few spots here available. So we just backed her in, and we're gonna shut her on down. It is actually kind of chilly here, which is kind of weird. It is 65 degrees here. Cool. I wish I could just leave the truck off. Well, I won't run the truck, but I wish I could just not run anything and just be, you know, nice cool night and be good to go. But I know it's going to happen. The sun's going to come up, and then everything's going to get hot. And I'll wake up and it'll be like 120 degrees inside this truck, and I'll be, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. So I will fire the APU up. I'll just set the temperature, and it'll cool down for a little while. It'll get kind of chilly back there, but then it'll actually shut off. And then when the sun does come up and it needs to cool the truck back down, then it'll fire back up and cool the truck down. So that's pretty cool about those APUs. They work pretty cool. So we're all done for the day. Didn't get as far as I wanted. Oh well, life goes on. So I'll let you guys go. Everybody have themselves a great day, a great night when you're watching this here video. And if you are not, well, then we're gonna change that by trying again tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys later. See ya.